Hopefully, I don't know. Yeah.
Bring out my earbud and see how it looks on the Twitch.tv and how it sounds so I don't have to do sound balancing.
Did you become German?
Is this a German?
It sounds vaguely German. I almost said German.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
watch to my channel.
What are you guys doing?
Not now. Leave me alone. Stop advertising
I had
me.
to look down the hallway because I heard one of my cats just go very pain, just like meow, like very much like a cry, and I was like, "What is going on?" And they're playing. Wait, 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 wait.
Alright, so I'm just talking to see how my audio level is.
Would you like me to talk to see how
That
my
is,
audio level is?
yes, that is perfect. I need to turn
Great,
my.
wonderful.
I need to turn myself up, and you maybe just a little down. Honestly, I think you're perfect though.
Okay.
Yeah, you sound good.
Great.
One more check for myself.
Um, so
Alright, I'm fine.
I'm gonna just load us from the earliest slot, um, where I know that our like path diverges, where there's new content. Um, we'll probably have to skip on from there, but
But that's fine.
hopefully I could just load it and then load to the next one. Because earlier, whenever I was trying to test it, it was like, yeah, we'll let you load, but now we won't let you do anything but click forward. I'm like, well, that's a problem, but okay.
Es no bueno.
It's no bueno. But it's okay, we can skip stuff. Um, yeah. Do you want to get into it or are we
Yeah.
waiting a little bit?
I think we should be fine to go.
Okay.
We've gotten our stream tests
Last bit
done,
of We Know the Devil.
and we're pretty casual.
Okay. Just so you know, this is going to be real fucking loud. And
Yeah.
mostly it's just going to be me dialogue because it's extra stuff right at like this one point.
Yeah, I'll try to
This is the
recreate
point
the voice
where
for the devil.
they, right? It was really good voice for the devil. Um, this for anyone who missed out, um, because it fucking crapped out on us last week. Um, this is well, the week before. This is right after the trio decide that none of them are going out. They're just going to hang out at the cabin together. Uh, and then, far in the distance, we hear the devil singing. The devil knows our names, knows us by heart. The devil is behind us and in front of us and above us and below us. In every shadow cast by the flickering lights in the gap between the path and the forest right behind us. The devil is gone. We hold each other as tight as we dare. Let's see if I can load, and if not, we'll just continue on. Yep. And then from here, it is basically the same. They go and they have their drinking and their 7 minutes in heaven moment.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and we will pick I think with the 2 a.m. There may not be new content, but we'll see. Oh crap, I saved over it. Oh well, we'll just get to that point. I don't remember. We'll just load,
Yeah.
to 3 a.m. I think 3 a.m. is when stuff goes down. Ah, crap. So, I see. Can go backwards? No? Cool. Great,
Uh-oh.
wonderful. The game has decided it's going to not respond to me. Cool. Um, Give me a second and I will reload this. Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry about that, everyone. The game fucking hates me. Sorry. We'll just have to continue. I can't believe I saved over that 2 a.m. slot because I don't remember what we needed to do next. Sure. We'll try to keep this balanced. Okay. I think at this point we need to do Venus and Neptune because Jupiter has a thing later. Oh, sorry, I am not sharing my screen.
See.
I'm so sorry. Sorry, David. I got a little flustered.
You're fine. You're doing great.
Okay.
You're winning, son.
Yeah. I'm not, but thank you. It's okay. Once we finish this game and we switch to the next game, I'll have no idea what I'm doing. And so we'll both be on the same page.
Yeah.
I think we do Venus and Jupiter here. Yeah, that seems right. Cool. 1 a.m.
I'm a little pussy boy, and I think you're just so cool. Yeah, but you're kind of cool in your own way, too. No, I'm a loser. Okay, well, I guess that's the gist of this conversation, huh? Yeah.
Ah, crap, I might have messed up. Oh well. I think they were supposed to have their. We'll figure it out soon at like 2 a.m. when they're like, hey, actually, this bitch is the devil. You fucked up.
Yeah.
And then I'll just reload. Yeah, that I messed up.
I think it was
It's
Jupiter and Neptune, and then Venus and
Yeah, yeah,
Jupiter.
yeah. I couldn't remember the order. That's okay. Oh
I
no, I will
vaguely
not.
remember, but
I will. Yeah. Okay, so we need to do Neptune and Venus, and then we do Venus and Jupiter, correct?
I think so.
Yeah.
Me using my best. Try to remember.
Yeah, well, we got it balanced. We just need to balance it now.
Yeah, we just need to keep balancing.
We need to just keep it balanced. Yeah.
I just
Now it
remember
is
this
Jupiter
specifically
and
because you were like, Yeah, we get to see the girls kiss again. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Yep. Where's that hand? I kind of hope that nobody's here right now so they don't see me faffing about.
We have, I think because I have the stream open on my phone, we have one viewer.
Okay. Now it should be
Looks like it's fine in terms of the stream, so I can leave and actually have a correct
Venus
number.
and Jupiter. Now?
Venus and Jupiter, yeah.
Is it Venus and Jupiter?
That feels right.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Good thing about being able to like fast forward is that you're like, oh.
Yeah. I wish tuning into your own stream to check the quality did not also count you as a viewer. It's
Yeah,
real,
right?
It's real dumb. It also seems like something that they just would not have, but oh well. Oh,
There we go.
hi there.
The devil sounds like smoke and honey. I cannot move. Too beautiful.
Oh, darling. I miss you. I've always missed you. I can still remember what your faces were like. I've missed them since before you were born. Please come back. I know I cannot offer much. The bodies I can give you are weak. The stories I tell are impossible. My world is even more precarious than this one. But please, come back. It hurts to see you like this so much. So unhappy in those bodies of yours. Stricken by those stories. Forced to live in a so much pain.
You may want to redo that. You cut out.
Oh, I did? Shit. Forced to live
Yeah.
in a so much pain. I can't even come save you. But I can promise one thing. There is room for 3 in my world. And only 2 in his.
3 a.m. baby.
Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
We know the devil.
Oh. She was nice.
The captain was right. Pod is right. We're dead.
Wow. We are truly, completely, objectively, theologically, even, absolutely the worst.
It's my fault. I put the radio on the wrong frequency. How could I be so stupid? How could I fuck up so bad? They will never, ever forgive us. Oh, here they come. The sirens are calling. The scouts are coming. I don't want to go through that terrible moment.
It'll be fine. 1 hit, 1 second. beautiful, blessed scout attack. And we'll wake up, and everything will be normal. And all will be forgiven. Mostly. Right?
Squint. Neptune?
Hmm.
Neptune? Neptune yanks the antenna off of the house radio.
If God hates the devil so much, he should kill it himself. But instead, just a bunch of assholes and kids like us are going to come.
Neptune kicks the speakers.
They're all fucking jerks. What do they know?
Jupiter grabs her.
Let go of me. The devil rules.
Neptune, stop.
What else are we supposed to do? If the devil is like, you are all cool, what else are we supposed to do? Let's hang out with him. So let go. Let go of me.
But I don't want to. I can't. I just can't let go. Neptune drops the antenna.
Jupiter? Where's the devil? If he's supposed to be here.
We know the devil. And it's us, right? Has to be.
Why?
Because, obviously,
But where is it?
don't make me say all the reasons why it's so clear we deserve it.
But
Stop.
where? It's got to be. This is awful.
I know.
Let me wreck it.
No.
Ugh, fuck you. Why are you so good? Let go of me. Hail Satan!
It's not gonna work like that, you know.
You don't know that.
People are much stronger than the devil.
If it weren't, would it be fine? You'd fight if we could win, right?
Stop, that's awful.
You're awful. You're being good for people that fucking hate you. And you're good even if you say you're not good. Because what else kind of person would hate themselves with someone who was really good?
I'm not.
If I'm so mad, why not martyr yourself for us this time? For you. You deserve... Found it.
And there's Venus. Like a flower, Venus is in bloom. Like a heart, Venus is beating. Like a soul, she is shining like a soul.
I'm the devil.
Her arm lies on the floor. It's a pale, bloodless thing. Someone else's body now, not hers. Oh my god.
The devil rules. I pulled and it just came off. I don't want it anymore. Let me leave it there. Did it hurt? No, not even a little. The edges look rough.
I just love these two fucking nonchalantly talking about her ripping off her own arm and like Jupiter's
Jupiter.
having a panic attack.
Yeah.
You shouldn't touch it.
Here. Is that okay? Yeah. Wow. It really does come right off. Feels like plastic. Where did the blood go? This is so cool. Your arm is so soft. What is it made of, you think?
You should get away.
What's Venus gonna do?
He's the devil.
So are you.
Uh, we should stop.
It's like I didn't realize how much my body was bothering me all the time before. And when they're peeled off, it finally feels like I don't have to think about them so much. Like normal.
We're stronger than this. It's not normal. It's not good. It's not okay.
But we don't have to be. I don't want to be. Why should we?
Because just because you want to do something doesn't mean you should do it.
Okay, sure. Which one of us should it be then? Who's going to get in trouble for being the devil, and who's going to get away? All that matters, all we need, is one of us to just be a little worse than the others. And the rest of us will be fine.
Stop. Don't say this. It's so ugly.
No, it's fine. It's normal. It happens every day. The captain said so.
No, it's fucked up. It's evil. I don't want it. Of course I don't want that.
I know. You're a really good person. Of course it's ugly. What's ugly isn't choosing one to be the scapegoat. What's ugly is we have to choose at all. It's because you think it's ugly too that I like you so much, Jupiter.
No, Stop. 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 This can't be happening. Venus needs her arm back, and you both need to stop saying those things because I know them, okay? Obviously, I know them. I'm not stupid. I know Camp and the captain, and everyone is messed up. What else do you expect me to do? I want to leave this camp, this state, this planet, but I can't. Can't. It's like a reflex. I can't stop it. I don't know what to do. I'm not making any sense. Help. Stop. Let's just go back before it's too late.
Jupiter, come here.
What?
Feel.
Neptune takes Jupiter's hand.
Did you know I hate this? I hate it so much. And everyone who says I'm pretty just makes me hate it more. Jupiter. We could still go back. But if you try to make me, I'll kill you. Don't make us have to keep those bodies we hate. Don't make us go back to those people. Don't make us have to go home. And I won't let you do that to yourself either.
Of course, I don't want to. I don't want to do that to you. I don't want to do that to me. I don't want to do that to Venus. Could you just take me?
Do you want it not to be your fault? Do you want me to make you so you don't have to take responsibility? That's sweet. No, I'm not. I won't do that for her. She has to say yes. That's also kind of sweet.
I'm scared.
It's okay. We promise. We really promise.
But you need to promise too. Promise. Tell us right there, right behind that door. All of it. Promise. Really promise there's no going back. If that's really true, if you can really promise me, then I'll go. And I won't feel bad about it at all. Promise me there's no chance. If I taste what it's like, if I know There's no way I'll be happy being human ever again.
If I have to be in my old body again, I'll die. So if you also promise that I won't ever have it again, what I will promise you is I won't drag you down. I'll stop thinking you're so cool. I won't ever envy again. I promise, when you say you're fine, I will never stop yelling at you until you stop lying. Don't laugh.
There's a song on the Dead radio that's been playing for a while, but now it's so loud it erases every feeling, drowns out every sound, and oh, how beautiful it is. 4 a.m.
4 a.m.
There's a new touch. The feeling of fingers pushing painlessly through our skin, the feeling of the muscle and the fat and the weight of it, the intention, it's best friends forever. It's a first kiss, it's a love story. It's imaginable, but it doesn't exist anywhere, not on any planet. We're a dream. We're becoming people no other people have ever been, a human that humans are not. We reach out to each other. Unlike Venus, whose body peels off like the shell of an egg, Jupiter is messier, or she would be if her blood wasn't now lighter than air. It curls like a mist around her. A storm is sure to come. Neptune starts running clear. All the ink and sick has boiled away. Venus is good at helping and patient, and so patient too. She is a fountain seeping through the floorboards, bringing up a flood. Jupiter finds a spot where Venus's shoulder blade is weeping and pulls with as many hands as she can. When it comes out, stares at them, surprised, as if she can hardly believe what she can see. She has a hand for every touch, a hand for hitting. That hand is for hitting. That hand is for petting. Is for grabbing. That hand is for holding. The devil isn't lonely. The crackling, broken radio song is louder and more lovely every minute. We are our own company now. We asked to be let out, and we let ourselves out. The rest of the kids are coming, with God and the radio, ready to undo our wish. But they will not. They won't touch us. One moment is all we need to share, to yearn, to carve us into the world. There is nothing to fear when there's two against the devil, but we cannot see what they will do against the three worst girls since Eve. Camp is much nicer since we've made some changes. The right angles are boring and distracting, and it was much too small. The captain has no stories left for us. Neptune would not be satisfied until every lie was gone. There's a crack as Jupiter tears down a siren so Venus can put up a new kind, tuned to a different station. Group self helps. They don't have to feel like they're supposed to hate her anymore, so they don't. Love shines through in the end. Neptune lets herself flow down into the lake. It's going to take a long time before anyone notices that there is anything wrong with the water. Longer still to figure out where it's coming from. We're hoping to have a quiet time until then, with all of us. It went very badly with all of them against us three. We can only hope that it will get even worse. As it turns out, they were pretty unhappy in those bodies too. We're not too worried if more come after us. Actually, we hope that they send us lots and lots of kids much better behaved than we were. Adults also hate perfect kids who love the world so much that they can't stop themselves from saving it. Oh, how the kids know it. Otherwise, they wouldn't try so hard, would they? With new bodies. How lovely will that be? We have a new apple for everyone in the world.
Woo.
We know the devil.
Yeah.
Baby, that's the true end.
Yeah, that is my favorite ending, I will say. Damn.
Yeah. So, thoughts about it before we switch
I
over?
I absolutely see why a young queer would absolutely go insane over this. This is really well
Yeah.
done.
It's really well done. There are obviously some typos here and there, but I find the typos aside, it's very easy to read.
Hmm. Like I
Um,
had an energy drink before this, but like reading the devil's lines was pretty. I had a much easier time doing it than like say reading out Dark Deity. God,
yeah,
like even the long lines in
Dark
this, I don't have
Deity.
too much problem with.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Um, it is one of my favorites. I also just love the creepy atmosphere, and I get to do my creepy narrator voice with like, you know,
don't you know where the willow sits?
yeah, right. We
Snuggled in the
know the
old
devil.
witch's
The devil is
den.
within us. Hmm.
Shit like that.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite. I believe. Let me look at Steam real quick. Looking. My library. I can look at my achievements because I've gotten all the achievements because you just get the achievements playing the game and getting all of the like each of the endings is an achievement. Yeah. So yeah, the ending the to get the true ending, and it does say the true ending. It's called a new apple.
Yeah, that's. I really like the line, "We're the worst three women since Eve." That's really good.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you give me just a second, I can boot up our next game.
And I can
If
edit the
you don't have
stream
any other,
to read that game out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do. So it is Heaven Will Be Mine. This is going to be the first time I've ever played this, so we'll be brand new to this.
We're gonna have a good time.
We'll do Windows,
And this is by the
graphic,
same
desktop.
developer, right?
Yes, by the same developer.
Apparently,
Whoa,
it
let
has
me fix
RPG
the.
and adventure game tagged onto it, so that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, the person who was in chat a while back said that this game is much longer.
That might be why,
So
if
who
it's
knows if we'll get.
like Amori like in its construction, which I had to guess. If I had to guess, rather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me share my window to you. And also,
I am going to tune into it, and then I'm going to be right back. I'm going to get some water and have a bio.
okay, that's fine. Yeah. I'm going to see.
Okay, yeah. All right. Hello.
Hi.
I have returned.
Let me know how the sound is for you, because I can turn it up a little bit.
Turn
Yeah.
up just a little bit. Okay, I think that should be good. Yeah, if it's just background
Cool.
stuff, it should be fun.
Yeah, background sound effects I haven't really fiddled with,
We'll
because
see once
usually
we
those are
start
not too
hearing
bad.
them.
Yeah, like that's a sound effect. But you know. Alrighty, well let's get started.
Awesome, awesome. So, oh,
Oh, we got choices.
yeah, shit. All right. Let's
Do you
look through
want
our girls.
to okay, so it looks like we have 3 choices. And they are named after planets yet again.
Yeah, I'm guessing this is set in the
Alrighty.
same world, so.
I mean,
Faction, Celestial Mechanics, Self-Ship String of Pearls. Celestial Mechanics Reserve Test Pilot, Celestial Mechanics. Oh, okay, that's a bio. So, Reserve Test Pilot.
yeah.
Celestial Mechanics wants to advance humanity to its next stage, and Saturn wants to flirt. But there's no reason we can't do both. Combat style, button mashing. Bedroom style, oh, button mashing. What? What kind of game is this?
I think this is the lesbian fuckboy.
Okay. Faction.
Yeah, because not the rest of them, not all of them are like that. That's just a lesbian fuckboy right there.
Okay. So, this is Lunaterra. Faction, Memorial Foundation. Self-ship Mare Chrysium. Memorial Foundation Ace Pilot. Ooh. Fighting for the pilots to join the rest of humanity back on Earth, before it's too late. Good at sniping, espionage, double crossing, ghosting. Oh. Bad at loving herself and everything else. I kind of like that one. See Pluto. Faction, Cradle's Graces, Self-ship Krun Macula. Cradle's Graces ultimate weapon pilot. Ooh. Even if Earth has given up on a new life for humanity in space, Cradle's Graces hasn't, and Pluto will make that dream come true. Like succulents, good girls, crushing, both kinds, everyone. Dislikes is trying very hard not to have any. Oh, honey.
Alright, so
I
which one would you like to do?
Saturn would be interesting, but I am caught between Pluto and Lunaterra, if I'm to be honest. I think you're the tiebreaker here.
It's so bad because I like all of these girls just based upon vibes.
Yeah, their art's really good. Like Pluto's real cute. She just looks happy.
Pluto's real cute.
I like
This
Lunaterra's
one,
I'm a quiet badass with a
I like
leather
the
jacket.
quiet badass, so let's just go with it.
Yeah. Should I voice this person then?
Whoa.
Memorial Foundation, narrate ops. Yeah. Since
Do you
you're
want to read it or
controlling.
should I?
I was about to say, you're controlling. Do you want to narrate like usual?
Sure. From the division of existential. That's not how you say that. Anyways, I'm moving on. Safety. Conflict enabled ship shell self-architect model. First flight, July 16th, 1969. Place of manufacture, Seas of Crises. Earth's moon, Our Hope for the Throne of the Soul, for the Memorial Foundation International Space Program and all of humanity.
So the
Until no
sea,
one is forgotten, all is remembered.
yeah. So the Sea of Crises. I don't know if it's pronounced Crises or Creases, but that is an actual location on the Earth's moon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Registering pilot. Welcome, pilot first class Luna Terra. Error. Multiple maintenance issues and critical errors detected. Notice. Launch permissions are locked until undressed. List errors. Maintenance errors. There's a possible sensor failure. Several limb connections are not registering. No weapons are loaded. Critical errors. Mass Alert 1. Healing failure on critical area near core. Possible bleed. Mass Error 2. Tidal cores resonating at levels harmful to the pilot. Ready manual firmware update. Running. Upgrades detected.
Is this another
Syncing.
Space Lesbians game?
Yeah, it's Space Lesbians.
Is that going to be our
Accepted
MO?
manual internal mechanism firmware update. Switch ammunition to conceptual mode. Custom sensors loaded. Dynamic limb optimization loaded. 1981.1.7 weapon loadout drivers loaded. Details Mass Alert 1, I Bleed 2. Recording derived from the data burned 4-dimensionally into the wound suffered by this unit almost 1 year ago. Wound self-generated by force overloading tearing open and during sustained conflict at the Mars Ares tidal reactor speed cannot sorry. I read the middle of that. All critical systems have naturally healed, yet the moon continues to bleed into space. Fuel efficiency lowered, healing speed reduced, and the tidal reactor speed cannot be regulated, leading to possibility of overload and increased pilot strain. It is strongly recommended that you seek the assistance of a full maintenance team. A lack of understanding to the full effects of the gravitational conflict on the human gestalt means that this computer cannot provide adequate instruction on therapeutic measures. Permanently disable Mass Error 1. Really ignore? Yes. Provide reason? I can handle it. Automatic scans alert that this may not be a very good reason. Would you like to provide another? No. Mass Alert 1 disabled. Details Mass Alert 2. Tidal reactor has unauthorized modification that is causing an unsustainable chain reaction. Notice, the ship is not equipped to handle prolonged operation at this capacity. Notice, increasing short-term output may cause long-term failures. Notice, loss of gravitational stability may cause fracturing and instability in pilot. Permanently disable Mass Alert 2. This Mass Alert cannot be disabled by pilot authorization. MF key code alert disabled. For recording keeping purposes, please input the reasons. I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Ship shelf Mare Cresium is in spacefaring condition. You are cleared to launch. Disable launcher OS and engage catapult. All controls given to pilot. There's a message for you. Cancel. Refused. This message will be automatically played. You want it?
Yeah, sure. Letting you keep this is my gift to you, Luna Terra. Your favorite and loosest leash. Prove to me you've learned not to choke on it. Fun.
Incoming message. Standing up orders updated. Hey, we got color this time.
Yeah. If it's that urgent, it's too late. If it's not too late, it can wait. Let me enjoy the view of the rings. I'm gonna close my fucking window.
They're beautiful. Even though there's only so long you can watch them before even the sight of the six planets' rings become as boring as the blue sky. Mayor Christium's sensors render them in every detail, using every sense as perfectly as she always has.
You really are getting old, aren't you? Both me and you. I should probably listen to Control and throw you out and get a new one. But that doesn't seem right. You're only supposed to get one body.
I have to turn it down a little bit
Fair.
just from.
Even if I haven't been very good to you, I could never throw you out. We're all we've got.
Oh,
Oh.
you're in a bot. The Mare Christium is a test type model. It was made as proof of concept. It isn't the first vessel made to grant humans locomotion and life in space, but it is the first to allow outward expression in all kinds of ways. It does so many things, and they gave it devices for everything because they hadn't estimated how powerful tidal engines would become or what sorts of things humans would really want to do in space. It's the first machine meant for conflict, but it's also the last machine that was meant for other things too. A ceremonial tin soldier made to impress. It's impossible to use machine. Mind machine or biofeedback interfacing is necessary to give humans control over a second body, but the Mare Christium is done completely manually.
Ooh.
Makes Luna Terra sort of genius and sort of an idiot that she can't do things any other way.
I'm having so much fun. It's hard to believe it's going to be over so soon. No, I love it when old things are over. And new things begin. Open the channel. Let's hear those standing orders. Do you like the gravel?
Yeah.
Good.
It is January 1st, 1980. The long and cold war where humanity united against its nemesis, an existential threat from beyond the stars, has been over for a long time. Since the 50s, they have been fighting a war against an existential threat that we cannot understand, cannot perceive, and is powerless against the technology of Earth. It is a pretty stupid war, sort of war to fight, isn't it? When there's enough of a mess down here to worry about, humanity is already the undisputed authority of reality. We have the physics to prove it. It's time to return to Earth, our home, and the seat of the universe. Before Earth takes us back in pieces, let's go home with grace. On the first anniversary of the decommissioning of the International Space Program, we, Memorial Foundation Native Spear Existential Safety, in agreement with our home planet's unanimous decision, declare there is no future for humanity in space. Let's come home. The Return of Resolution Memorial Foundation Native Spears Existential Safety.
Fun.
It is January 1st, 1981. It has been 1 year since we declared independence from the Memorial Foundation and the rest of the Earth. The Cold War is officially over, and it feels so light without their gravity weighing us down. How could a tiny handfuls of colonies, terraformers, and schools hold out against the full authority of the Earth? Because that shit doesn't fly past the escape velocity. To power the ship selves we made to fight in the Cold War, we made the tidal resonators to bring the gravity necessary for humans and culture to survive in space. And that gravity is ours now. Enough to make a new world free from the weight of Earth. If the Memorial Foundation wants us to kill the future, they'll have to come and take it from us. We're thankful for our cradle's graces, but we're not coming back. Independence Declaration, Cradle's Graces.
Huh.
It is January 25th, 1981. Memorial Foundation and Cradle's Graces have been having fun with a little for a little over a year, and nothing is breaking the
Let me
stalemate.
know if
Earth
you
is
want a
getting
break.
impatient.
I know this is a mouthful.
Huh?
Let me know if you want a break.
Yeah, I will. We have good reason to believe that the existential threat posed by the divided humanity in space is much greater than any theoretical malevolent entity outside the native sphere. While the kids are fighting, Earth is getting ready to list the humans remaining in space as part of the existential threat. And when they do, they'll send real weapons and end this war fought with plastic toys. Their justification? We're technically less than 100% human, just non-human enough to be something else. Hard to believe that they're really onto us. It's time to make a drastic move. Bring our final piece, the prototype self-tipped string of pearls that we made in the atmosphere of the planet Kronos, which will never be Saturn, to the lunar gravity well, where the Memorial Foundation and Cradle's Graces are already headed. Whoever controls that place controls the access to space. We can be sure everything will be in place there. Earth or space, we are short of 100% human. So let's just see how less of 100% we can get. Internal report, celestial mechanics.
Hmm?
It's interesting because we can see like the different factions we get. Ooh,
Oh.
look at all of this shit.
Oh
You want to
shit.
read some of the stuff up here?
Yeah, sure. Retrograde and retrograde. Chasing after the string of pearls, Lunaterra and Pluto find each other instead. It's been almost a year since they last saw each other, and Lunaterra has never seen Pluto like this. Are you ready to spin backwards? Joyride Killjoy. Weaving in and out of the sixth planet's rings, Memorial Foundation's ace, Lunaterra plays cat and mouse with the renegade ship thief Saturn.
Ooh, so we get to select missions to see
I'm
which girls
guessing
we go against.
these are the missions, if I had to.
Yeah, these are the missions. You can click on either one of them.
Hmm.
We also have mail and alerts.
Just come and get me. If I had to guess, this is probably Jupiter?
Not Jupiter, Saturn, you mean?
Oh, Saturn, yes. I could do Saturn. I'm thinking Wild Child Girl. That's probably not too off base, right?
Sure.
Right. Oh, you think you're so cool, don't you? Well, watch your back, because I'm coming for you. Think that number one position is going to last? Not a chance. In fact, why don't we have a little duel about it, if you're not scared? Come meet me in the shadow of Olympia Mons, and I'll make sure that this time you're the one left splattered and helpless and pinned on the side of the mountain. And not me, like the last 9 times. Ah, I see. Also, would it kill you to like stick around for a bit after, you smug jerk? Not that I'm planning on losing. This time I'm gonna beat you.
Yeah, it might be Saturn. It could also just be a random person because there are like just people who aren't the main characters.
Uh, like this one.
Um, yeah, like this is from the Memorial Foundation Existential Safety. I can read this.
Yeah, sure.
Um, Origin, first generation pilot research declassification. Oh, this is the Cold War ACIP reports on Luna Terra. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She was unremarkable. I did not remember her at first. We took any of those who wanted to badly live in space and did not fit on Earth. In retrospect, we were asking for a rather unique quality, and it is not just coincidence that she was there. The pilots had to be young adults, passive physical, and not care what space may do to their body. It is not surprising that someone like her would emerge from that pool of people, but the woman you know today has been iterated on since she was a adolescent. Be assured, I saw nothing of promise in her when I first met her. Damn. I
Damn.
told her that myself, as I told all of the students, I'm uninterested in your potential. We are judged by the self we create. I find that encourages brats to not take their specialness seriously. It's not Luna Terra's problem. Piece by piece, she created someone very interesting to be. We gave those children permission, and Lunaterra was simply unique in her execution. She was never encouraged. She was never punished. We will never find another prodigy like Lunaterra by looking for tidily sensitive children because they do not exist. We do not find them pre-made. They must create themselves. Was this not the dream of the Memorial Foundation space program?
Mm, yeah. Space is final frontier. It's not made for people.
Do you want to do this
Yeah,
one?
I can do a
Oh,
long
this
winded
is
one.
this bitch that fucking River was talking about.
Oh god.
Halmidi?
Oh,
See, it says
Halamede.
Halmidi. Halamid.
Yeah. Memorial Foundation
Origin,
Declaration of Intent. Generation Emissary Halamede. A justification for return. Earth is not the sphere of our home planet. It is not the physical body, which is called Terra, the home of life. It is not measured in mass or by its gravity, its position in the universe. Earth is us. We measure Earth by culture. We are the human. Humanity, the particles of its mass, and by our gravity, its body is formed. By our diversity and multiplicity, Earth exists. The living miracle of humanity's shared power, insignificant unless we are joined. This international space program, with representatives all across Earth, represents our commitment to peace, that humanity will never again seek to destroy itself, that humanity has the right to eternal life, invincible bodies, and unrestricted movement in space, as humanity expands beyond this sphere, as extensions of the universal human rights of life, culture, and freedom. To protect the growth and sanctity of all culture, ensure a future for humanity, and the defeat of our enemy. On this day, we inaugurate the International Memorial Foundation Space Program. Blah, 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 blah.
Interesting. Alrighty, we finished our mail.
Yeah.
Read our mail.
And comms is
Now we
blanking.
need to look at comms. Oh, this is Europa, the one who gave us like the code.
Oh, yeah. So
Do you want me to do Europa? Or do you?
Oh, you
Or
can.
which one?
Yeah, go ahead.
So command is Europa, and it says Director of Combat Operations, Memorial Foundation, Existential Safety, not your mom. And then yours is just says Pilot First Class, don't send me messages. And then there's
Oh, there's like some like
just kind
weird
of text over here.
text on the right side. Something about a coffee
Yeah,
maker.
it just yeah. And so Europa writes, so you really have betrayed us, haven't you?
I've never betrayed anyone in my entire life.
Ha!
Ha ha.
But seriously, whose side are you on right now? Ah, that sounds so accusatorily to put it like that. You know, I'm fine with you being on whoever's side you choose. So I can destroy them and drive you back to me.
That may end up being a lot of people.
What, you don't think I'm up to it? Don't worry about that part, Kenton.
If you want me to defect back, you could always just ask.
Oh, sweet girl. I'm not interested in you coming back so you can walk away again. Huh. How many times did Halmidi fall for that?
It shouldn't count as tricking her if she knew it was coming every time. I'm Fem Snake.
Oh, oh, stop it. I hate it when you're modest. It's so beneath you. Give her at least the dignity of subtle seduction.
I would have. That's not what she wanted. Fucking chaser.
She really ought to think about her reputation more. And what more is there to say about the trail of messes you leave? But my disappointment in you both is total. My adorable failures. What am I to do with you?
You should go easy on her.
I live to spoil her. Make no mistake that everything she deserves will be visited on you. I wouldn't dream of not letting you have that. You have to know by now how aware I am of what you want and deserve.
Sorry, Flint is being needy right now, as in wants pets real bad. Haha, you're so good to me, Europa. I don't deserve it. When I double cross you again, be sure to really let me have it.
I hope you do. But I take no chances with loyalty. Hamidi merely hopes you will change. I think it's charming that even you believe that might have some effect on you, but I know better than that, than much better than you, kitten. I won't let you return no matter how much you beg until you have no other choice. When you can't pivot or run or trick your way through, when you can't second guess or lie. That's the only way to change the nature of yours. Channel closed.
Channel closed. All right.
Um,
Oh, there's
Data
alignment.
log. Okay. This is just our, yeah, this is just how you can reread your stuff.
Okay.
Alignment. Oh,
Okay. That's neat.
so we're going, so right now we're a lone wolf. We have no
No
um
allegiance.
allegiance right now. Okay, this is just normal
Wow,
system.
mission.
So yeah, what mission do you want to go on?
I think you're gonna be Pluto probably, right? Do we want to do the Pluto mission?
Sure.
Awesome.
You mean you don't want to talk to yourself?
I mean, I can do that if you want to listen to me.
No, no, no. I'm teasing you. Okay, so we are doing retrograde and retrograde.
What's going on? You've been pestering me with orders, so what's the sudden holdup?
That is a choice, lady.
Yeah.
You're out.
Okay, Butch, look here. Central said to launch immediately. We have to get the Celestial Mechanics Lab regardless of whether or not the prototype is already gone. There's valuable information there, but it's worthless if Kratos Graces gets there first.
Have some patience, Lunaterra. Cradle's Grace's carrier just launched a completely unknown ship shelf. It can't be, this can't be right. Person can't pilot a ship that big. Tidal resonance should tear that pilot apart. This is impossible, I hope. I've never seen anything like it. And no, you can't fight it, Lunaterra, so don't even think about it.
Any better ideas? It must be headed for where the prototype launched, right? Where else?
Because they have to know that it already escaped. Don't underestimate your opponent, Lunaterra.
Scavenging the lab may be useful anyway. We could have we should have gone there for information if nothing else.
Even against an unknown and objectively stronger enemy? What makes you so sure, Lunaterra?
No particular reason.
Or a single particular reason?
Still don't trust me? Kept you waiting, didn't I?
Don't, don't insult your former instructor, Lunaterra. I knew how much to trust you before you betrayed us to Cradle's Graces. My opinion hasn't changed since we welcomed you back into the fold. My best pilot and worst student. You've never been predictable except in your consistency for trouble. That's a reliable metric.
You're right. You know me. So if you're worried, don't have to let me have free reign like this. Okay, I
Since you
understand
were
I
a
wasn't supposed to
kid,
read that.
from your earliest academy days, you've never been able to look me in the eyes and lie. You only got away with anything by keeping your mouth shut. Unlike Pluto, the hope of Cradle's Graces, she could lie right to my face with a smile if she thought it was for the best. Pluto exceeded the wildest expectations for the pilot program, so much that it was decommissioned in part because of her. If Celestial's mechanics have successfully built a monster that can withstand her, this engagement will end in disaster. And that is much more terrifying than this machine you're so eager to fight. That concerns me far more than you betraying us or fighting a battle you can't possibly win.
I don't think any of you really understood what you were doing. Pluto is unreal. She's far more overwhelming than any of you understood. If that ship is unworthy of Pluto, It's going to be torn apart under the pressure of her, not the other way around. Pluto is the only real human being. No wonder she feels so alien when she looks at us.
You want me to let you take on an impossibly dangerous mission because you think you can save our enemy? Ha! What can I say to that? Maybe she'll teach you a lesson I can't. Like waking up underwater to the wet burn of your lungs' desperation for air. Like floating untethered in space, unable to move under your own power. Losing security of gravity is like being naked in space. Gravity is necessary for human life in space. Gravity is necessary for unrestricted movement in space. Can't have one without the other. The force that binds your existence together, the force that shaped foreign bodies, pure agency. Gravity is necessary not just to live in space, but to be human in space. But being human is a little harder for Pluto, so she has to work for it. The tidal forces of her spacefaring. Whoa, I clicked that. Now I gotta
Oh,
look
this is
at
just
the
our logs.
log.
Okay, I fuck with that.
Yeah, that's just our logs. Yep. The being human is a little harder for Pluto, so she has to work for it. The tidal forces of her spacefaring body, the Kroon macula, are as strong as she believes, and as weak as she feels. And Luna Terra needs to make sure all the calculations are in order. Everything in her ship operates manually. She has been at it long enough that it feels like a second skin. The jolt of nostalgia interrupts Luna Terra's mental math. She forgets to carry the one. It interrupts Pluto's focus. She has a moment when she's not invincible. Close enough to touch the surface of the moon lab, Luna Terra is seen and known by Pluto, and they are suddenly falling down the well of too late and nothing you can do.
I knew it.
Look at that face.
Yeah.
Warning, gravitational interference.
Uh-oh.
It's important to get a grip. Knowing that there's nothing you can do is something Pluto considers freeing, and Luna Terra considers exciting. Feeling doomed is clear permission to do whatever. As soon as the Mare Crisium is through the cloud cover, she fires solid light into the remains of the Celestial Mechanics Lab and chases it through the wound. The lab was recently damaged by the illegal launch of a hijacked ship. That damage is barely noticeable compared to the massive hole left by a much, much larger ship crashing through. Luna Terror acts fast under pressure. There's no point in hiding. There's no point of stopping. It's true, Luna Terra is living on the whim of Kroon Macula, which can probably do whatever to her at any time. If she can't run away, she wants to make the first move. It's the sort of thing that makes a lot of sense if you think about it, and no sense at all if you think a little more. But that's Luna Terra, isn't it? She's betting you'll think too much, or not enough. Against Pluto. Is that really such a good idea? She's someone who's always thinks just enough. Which makes it easy for Luna Terra to slip through deep into the lab until it is quiet. Until it gets quiet, except for the noise of the moon quaking and trembling. After almost a year, the dread and the thrill, way too much to slow down and start talking. That's what the arrow flying into Pluto's gravity well is saying. Who will make the first move? When Luna Terra punctures the last armor layer and opens up the terminal cavern, light spills out in a screaming sound because Kroon Macula is peeling the lab and most of the moon inside with the force of its own tides. It's not something that's impossible or anything, it's just something that's only possible in theory, which is still terrifying, more terrifying. And what's more terrifying than that is Pluto's finesse. And more terrifying is the finesse of her than her finesse is her gentleness, spooling matter like threads in the tiny galaxy of which she is the sun. Her power is very kind, but is also a little perverse. What meaning does mercy have from something that can core out a moon? Croon Macula's developers compared it to a black hole. They wanted a machine so powerful and absolute, even light couldn't escape it. Luna Terra understands that now that was wrong. She is a star, gushing and twinkling with matter and light. Who wouldn't be swept up in that? Mare Crisium is so small. Pluto has never seen it from the perspective like Croon Macula's before. She never imagined it would look so fragile from here. Toy version of the fierce fighter she remembered. Her sense of scale is true. Luna Terrace feels just like a plastic toy too. What voice should I do?
Whatever you want.
Thinking.
She gives me off big and gentle vibes.
Come on, say something. It's making me sad.
It really does fit you. So much more than I ever thought.
Is it hard to look away? Being able to render you speechless is a power I always dreamed of. What do you think? I know just a look won't change your mind, but I want you to tell me.
Tell you what. That I regret betraying you. I told you then that I always would.
Oh no, I won't let you do that, Luna T. Did you think I would be mad? I mean, of course I'm mad at you, but not for anything you did to me. I'd be mad at you for not having enough faith in me to see through Cradle's Grace's dream of a new home for humans in space. I'm just mad at you for not having enough faith in yourself to see it through. And leaving all the work to me. Oops. I guess that is why I'm a little upset with you. Not mad, you know.
Just disappointed. Okay, Mom.
Can't believe I'm still the one scolding you like a kid.
I'm trying to be the grown-up, you know. I did the responsible thing. I took the realistic option. I'm here to play the part of the boring adult, the grown-up villain.
Oh, that's right. I remember why I'm actually mad at you. You better not go down quietly. You better really believe in what you just said. I'll forgive you if you left us for something stupid, but I'll never forgive you if you left us for something you don't believe in. You better not believe in it, because I won't forgive you if you're fighting for a future that cruel.
That doesn't leave me a lot of options. I don't think I can fight against that.
Don't you dare. I won't forgive you. I won't forgive that either. Were you hoping maybe that it wouldn't be like this? That I wouldn't have to fight?
It'll change you. In ways you don't understand.
I've seen you fight so many times. I saw when you got that scar and your poor ship got her wound. Has anyone else seen that side of you as much as me?
I don't think so. Not even Europa. But it's different when you're on the other side.
You think I don't really know you because I haven't stared down the barrel of your rifle or felt that knife nick my ship?
It's a different kind of knowing.
Teach me then. Or I'll teach you.
Oh boy. We get to decide.
That's an option.
Yeah.
So, this will strengthen your faction. So it is either the options are either Pluto learns a lesson, which is you being loyal, and the outcome favors the Memorial Foundation, or Luna Terra gets schooled, which is where
and
you betray.
Fulfill
and
your promise of betraying them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
Which one do you want to do? This is not. I'm making it your choice now.
Shit. God.
You're the one playing this character.
Yeah, you're right. Shit. Honestly, weirdly enough, Yeah, Lunaterra seems like such like a fast and loose person that Lunaterra gets schooled. Sounds like the right call here.
Cradles, graces, advances. Hey, we got a choice. We got a achievement for getting a choice for the first time. As
Right?
soon as Pluto blinks, that is the moment Mayor Chrysium attacks. Out of fear, mostly out of awe. It's a confused move, the first move, which is so unlike her. So unlike her that it nearly takes Kroon Makula by surprise. All that matters is along the vectors of inertia that Pluto has set. That all matter parts. Oh. But these bullets stubbornly curve, bury into her flank and sting with a sharp and subtle gravity of their own. How? Kind of stings, Lunati. Doing things like that. Lunatera is crushed instantly and she's dead.
Whoa.
No, Lunatera dodged at the last second. No, Mayor Chrysium is torn apart from every joint. No, Lunatera's safe at home. She never left. No, Lunatera hasn't moved, and it's only because she can't bring herself to. Lunatera feels the ghost of the space-times that Pluto has cut off, escape routes she rushed for but don't exist. Lunatera is trying to think of something to say. She really is. But it's impossible because Kroon Macula is the size of the universe. Her seeping nebula flows with the promise to swallow up the space station and Lunatera and the whole solar system. That's not the way, Lunati. You have to come for me like you really mean it, or that's what's going to happen.
Hmm.
Mayor Chrysium's engines spin to no response. Lunatera's mind is racing. There's no thought she can hold on to, except how disappointed and sad Pluto is. If you just give me one moment, you'll pass my event horizon and you'll never escape. Always getting closer, but never getting there. Falling forever. If you don't figure out how to unstick yourself, I might leave you there. Remember for next time, okay? Don't keep breaking my heart. Mare Crisium plummets, and Kroon Macula rises up, exiting the moon like a shooting star, tearing the lab up into space with her. Yeah,
It's
it's got
fun.
fucking punked. So now we have a 20%, a 25%, uh, with, Cradle's Graces.
Mm.
And 0 with the other two. Mail alerts. Alrighty. Now read this.
Yeah, sure. Why do you want to go to space? I want a new start. In what sense? To get rid of this weight. We are required to make it clear that the purpose of the program is not to leave Earth, but to expand it. The weight will follow you. But will it weigh differently? Please explain what you mean about what you said previously. About what? What do you mean when you say you don't want to be me? I don't know how else to say it. Isn't it obvious? Who would want to be this? I don't understand what you see that is wrong with you. I do. Uh huh. You're saying that you, as you are, the person who you are, doesn't want to be you? Yes. Then you aren't that person. But that person weighs on me. So would you so you would like to have the weight of being this other person that you are not? You would like that removed? Yes, please. That may be possible.
Oh.
Mm.
I like how immediately, um, getting big trans vibes from Lunatera. Are
Yeah.
you also?
Kinda, sorta.
I'm getting the vibes. Alrighty.
This is
Okay, this is
Europa.
from Europa. Pilot, program progress, author, training director, Europa. Cold War is looking bleak. The threat from space is more flimsy, translucent, and inscrutable. When it gets, when when once it was so strong, all all of humanity feared it. Its existential threats on Earth are becoming more pernicious than ever, and the Scouts are not keeping up. Interesting. This might be in the same universe, actually, because there's mention of the Scouts. It has become difficult to argue against the possibility that the scouting program has done more harm than good, and that goes just as much, if not more so, for the pilot program. Historically, death has always invited the enemy here in its greatest strength. Humans can't resist killing each other long enough.
Hmm?
Argument, but we have little success with it. No matter how celebrated that slogan is, no matter how many governments and leaders profess to live by it, the simple fact remains the existential threat can never be as powerful as we are. Humans will always pose a greater threat to other humans than the existential threats will. It will always be easier for humanity to eliminate the threat by killing their own than fighting the threat directly. While we have offered children and the unwanted to fight the existential threat with existential intent, humanity has turned its gaze inward rather than to the heavens. Not even strong enough to pierce the atmosphere without burning, the existential threat can no longer be labeled as such. For these reasons, we accept the decision to decommission the Memorial Foundation space program.
Damn.
Excited to be out on the field again, doing important work.
We're a long way from anything important out here. I can't help but notice.
You think command wants you as far from them as they can get you? What makes you think that?
That command you said it. Oh, that you said it. That command is my ex. And that I did once double cross a Memorial Foundation.
In that case, you should be happy that you're in the field at all and not in a brig or in the process of being shipped back to Earth.
Well, I am. I'm so thankful. I don't need to be lied to about my work being important.
Oh, I would never lie about a thing like that. In fact, the most lovely sixth planet of our solar system, Kronos, has become extremely busy in the past 24 hours. A major leak out of the celestial mechanics has revealed that they're finishing a prototype here, and the Cradle's Graces knows about it. Apparently, the Hellion responsible for the leak has stolen it too. You're just the woman for the job. Reining in incorrigible pilots is your specialty. Let's see if that power can be used for once, for good for once.
Europa, please leave some of me left to fight the enemy. Don't shoot me down before the mission starts.
Was I too mean?
I would prefer direct combat any day.
Let me tell you something nice then. The Cradle's Grace's super weapon, your favorite, has been spotted in the system.
My favorite? What do you mean?
Don't play dumb. You make that same face whenever Kroon Makula is spotted.
It's the biggest mystery of their side, and one of the only reasons Cradle's Graces hasn't collapsed by now. The Kroon Macula's power is unreal. It's far stronger in reality than anything that could have possibly been projected from its original schematics. Its capabilities seem endless and impossible to predict or counter.
And no one knows who the pilot is. The list of people who could pilot something of that sort is very short, however. Maybe it's someone you know?
Worried I might double cross you again? I'm not with Cradle's Graces anymore for a reason.
Oh, I never trust you when girls are involved.
Hey, take that back. No, bastard.
Channel close.
Bastard, channel. Close the channel.
Oh, we could do the other mission.
Yeah,
or
I
we
get
can
to.
delay it.
I get to do this voice, and this
Do we
voice,
wanna-
or whatever. However, I read her.
Do you wanna do we wanna launch it or delay it?
Oh, we should. We should
can't just-
experience it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, let's launch that bitch.
I think so. Let's launch that bitch.
Objective in sight. Opening channel to base.
Captain, I'm bored. Captain, this sucks.
The fucking voice you're doing. Sorry, that the voice you did for them was so good. Corrupted.
Corrupted.
Well, you heard them, Europa. They're bored. They're bored.
Tell those idiots to be careful what they wish for, because the mission parameters have changed. As you know, the Celestial Mechanics have been operating a clandestine ship shelf development lab with with an experimental prototype in violation of the terms of the Memorial Foundation Space Program Decommission Treaty.
And we are on a top secret surprise attack to take out the last operational shipyard and make sure we never have to find out what Celestial Mechanics have been planning to do with it. Couldn't be more obvious what happened, but go ahead and brief me anyway.
No points for guessing. The prototype has already launched, rendering most of the base inoperable. We lost contact almost instantly. Find it before it leaves Kronos' gravitational field. Oh, great. What a pain.
Weren't you just bored?
There's no way to find it. It's as good as gone.
God.
There's a chance that the ship itself is still nearby, so get to work.
The fucking look at fucking Luna's portrait.
This is.
Damn.
Yeah.
Luna was just so sick of this shit already.
Yeah.
Bravo. Evade now. Bravo. Evade now. Now.
I've got nothing, Cop. Bubblegum pink electricity sparks off the ice and dust of the inner ring like a lightning bolt, and through his ship shelf. Damn, he's dead. He doesn't get even the slightest chance. Mayday!
Don't listen, and you don't have any right to complain, right, Europa?
What a callous attitude you have. Where did you learn that from?
The best. Preparing to engage.
Oh, this is very yellow.
Oh, definitely. I wish Europa would stop sending me boys who can't control themselves. Have fun dismantling my escorts.
With the string of Pearl's fingers, Saturn carefully peels the mechanical musculature out of the poor ship's arm she's holding. A souvenir of the last of Lunaterra's escorts that she sent crying too easily back to their base.
Is this a fucking mecha anime?
Yes, it's a mecha anime.
Okay,
I'm surprised it's taking you this long.
Yeah, it has taken me this long because I didn't like fully get it, but now I do.
Yeah, they're in mechas. It's still sparking and oozing, and Saturn wishes her ship had a mouth so she could suck it out like crab meat.
Ugh.
Maybe it does have a mouth. The machine has many mysteries the manual doesn't explain, and Saturn is still learning them because she fucking stole this thing.
Yeah. Though I suppose Europa's learned her lesson about sending me girls who can't control themselves.
Alright, whore.
God, I'm gonna have to switch between this. Oh, really? Hey, that's really interesting. Mind telling me more? And that one. God.
Damn. So many whores in this game.
So many whores. Oh, she's a hacker too? How amusing. There's nothing too interesting on this comm frequency. Oh, you flatter me. But hey, what did that mean exactly? The part about the girls who can't control themselves? I really want to hear more. Want to hear more. Yeah. It means back up that talk first. Or can you land a hit off the comms?
Lunaterra's gravitational field focuses on a single point. Lunaterra isn't budging. She has been through much worse, and so has her ship, followed always by the thin trail from a bleeding wound she could never completely repair. The Mare Christium is over 2 decades old. The Saturn can't even land a hit. It's real and stiff, dressed in cold metallics, weathered and refurbished. This archetypal prototype for all other ship selves, still going after all these years. Still furiously untouchable. The string of pearls hasn't gone down no matter how much she's been rammed with that spear, but she hasn't even nicked Lunaterra's ship once.
Not bad at all for a joyride. But you can't get one hit in. Good thing you don't win by looking cool. No mercy for newbies? No.
Lunaterra puts a stake of solid light through the string of pearls leg, pins it to its own gauze wrapper. It doesn't hurt at all. The ship's metals start molding and reforming around the wound immediately. A ridiculous, unfair advantage. Saturn has no right to complain, but she still wants to. But she's trying to be cool. Everyone wants to when in a quiet gleam of the always bleeding ship.
That's a pretty amazing ship. Think it will last? Either you're fighting just for fun, because you're that reckless, or you're caught in your own containment wrapper and can't escape orbit yet. And you'd beat me for sure if I played around. I'm not done yet.
That's not true. It's actually very difficult to move with a solid light bullet in your leg, but she's not going to let that stop her. Saturn's suddenly closer than she logically could be, claws bubbling, but Lunaterra effortlessly slips away and kicks Saturn's ship directly in the chest.
Yeah, you're done. The containment wrapper is still stuck to you, so your movement's off. Doesn't seem to have stopped you that much. Right? It was so rude of them to try to stop me.
I love this face.
I love this bitch. Seems cruel to take it away when you're having so much fun with it. Same as you, right? Do I know you?
This face, too.
Everyone knows Memorial Foundation's perfect days. But do I know you? So I do, don't I? Let me out of this thing and I'll tell you. Haha, why should I? Because you can't help yourself. Besides, don't you want a real fight? Can you promise it'll go different? I can promise it'll be more fun. You're asking for me to totally abandon my duty to bring you back and do that instead? What? You won't? The legendary pilot who defected from Memorial Foundation, then double-crossed the rebels she abandoned them for, can't be opposed to a little fooling around with the enemy. I guess you do know me. Want to trust each other? Or is it more fun if we don't?
So options are, it's more fun if they do, and Saturn gets embarrassed. It's more fun if they don't, and Lunaterra gets owned.
I'm gonna lean towards it's more fun if they do, and Saturn gets embarrassed because this is the way it apparently always plays out, and I think that's very funny to just keep the trend going. How was that? Did it hurt?
This is certainly a pose for your mechas.
Yeah. It's just weird. It's weird that it doesn't hurt.
It's easier for Lunaterra to cut through the malleable flesh of the string of pearls directly than untangle her from the wrapper. The flesh reforms quickly, so she has to work patiently. String of pearls might be impossible to destroy. Even if Saturn can't land a hit, Lunaterra feels like somehow she's the one who got lucky.
If just this hurt, you'd never be able to fight. Your brain is giving you more nuanced information. You're very sensitive. Lucky. You'll get used to it. If you are serious about next time, think of yourself as something a little bigger. I like that. Being big. I'm glad I trusted you. Stop shaking then, or ask me to go easier. Just a little easier. Of course. Do you remember me yet? I thought you'd remember the name of at least some of the girls you've made out with in supply closets.
Girl.
Your face. Just kidding, but sorry, it was worth it. You weren't kidding about still being dangerous. Every pilot knows you. By both of your reputations. You're definitely Saturn, because no one hated me as much as you. So now I'm curious why you don't anymore. If I tell you, you'll owe me extra. So save it for the next time you catch me. Huh, well, I'll just have to catch you again quick. You could cut the sexual tension here with a fucking knife.
Yeah.
All free. Now get out before someone catches us.
Since the day Mars began, Mars has been doomed. No, there will never be a planet Mars. That's a name reserved for places where human life, gravity, and culture reign. This is just bitter Aries. But like the stringy, unedible weeds that grow when nothing else does, Cradle's Graces is dug in. We can't get them out. The colonies are wrecked. The engines are broken. The gravity furnaces are out of control. There's no resources left on this planet, no strategic value. The planet doesn't even exist. It's an inert rock. There's no point in fighting. There's no need to fight. Chip selves can't keep you alone forever. And even if that was the case, we could leave tomorrow and claim victory. Most of the memorial
Oh.
found did. That's why there's barely any of us left, and why we can't get them out. What? Why don't I go home too? And leave all those idiots just to fucking die on the rock? What do you think we're doing this for? External communication sent on August 1st, 1978 by my Memorial Foundation troops. Hey, it's not like we're idiots. We know we're doomed. This planet still doesn't fulfill the requirements for human life. And life is just a start anyway. Don't you know that gravity is something more important? Don't you understand the celestial mechanics, right? You do understand celestial mechanics, right? Matter is made of tiny particles, but enough of it exerts gravity that stitches the universe together. Culture is made of tiny humans, and enough of it can decide what it's real and what's not, and what it isn't. It is really fucked up that this is how decisions about humans get made. Enough humans can decide anything, and then it will be true, even about what's human and what's not. You don't even have to wait for the deadline. They already decided any human without their feet planted on Earth is in fact not a human. Sorry. So that's a pretty usual thing for humans to do. No differences of any kind need to exist. We'll just be aliens, and they'll send the real military after us, and we'll die. But if we just hold the line here for our princess to get through and make it to the moon, she can open up the gravity well. Then we get to decide. Internal communication sent on January 25th, 1981 by Cradle Grace's Irregulars.
Fun.
It's morning on Aries, but what's time and space? If we can get our capital ship launched and refueled, and the prototype retrofitted with the final equipment, we'll have everything in place. Keep out of the canyons of Mars, where the Cradle Graces and Memorial Foundation are bickering. Hold the city ruins against invading troops, and make sure nobody tries to set the oxygen ocean on fire while we refuel. It's a pretty thankless job. But me, I can't wait to see what happens. This is the most exciting species ever been. Before we got here, it was a dead rock, but the best we could have ever hoped for was Earth in a different place. Who needs that? Far in the distance, the moon's gravity well shines. If no one controls it before the deadline is up, Earth will take drastic steps to ensure humanity is not divided. What they're afraid of happening, we will ensure it happens. We finally have something alien in space. Private communication sent January 26, 1981 by Celestial Mechanics researcher.
Fun, fun,
Day
fun.
3. Receiving report. Alert. Report not accepted. 2 errors detected. Error 1. A failure to explain why Celestial's mechanics ship string of pearls was not successfully apprehended. Error 2. Failure to explain why Cradle's Grace's ship shelf Karun Macula was not successfully incapacitated. Please correct errors before proceeding. Resubmit. Warning, no correction submitted. Force resubmit. Generating new assignments. Penalty assignment. Sniper duty, Planet Ares, currently held by Cradle's Graces. Purpose. Preventing Celestial Mechanics refueling and egress. Penalty assignment. Sniper duty, Cradle Graces held Planet Ares. Purpose. Top secret. Take out Cradle's Graces prototype Karun Macula on research assignment in Cradle Graces territory. Penalty assignments cannot be refused. Indicate that you have understood new orders.
Why?
Yes. Ready for gravitational catapult. Prepare launch to enter solar system.
Fun.
Cool. I'm going to get me some water real quick.
All right.
Because you know what? I might actually come back with Arizona.
Understandable. Then there was just me. Bobbity bee boop doop. Do my tongue clicks not register on the mic? Nope, they do not, apparently. Well, they do a little bit, just not over the Discord one. That's fun. Yeah, we haven't skipped any frames to encoding lag. That's good. Yeah, at least on my
I ended
end.
up getting water.
Hello.
Okay.
I'm dicking around and also just checking the stream quality. Looks like we're doing pretty good.
So, great. Do we have anyone, or is it just us?
Yeah, there is one viewer apparently. Hello there.
Cool. Hi there. This is our first time playing this game. If you haven't seen it before, I think it's pretty fun so far.
I like this.
This is definitely a step up from We Know the Devil, as far as gameplay goes.
Yeah, there's a little bit more nuance here in terms of the weird
and
stuff.
More, yeah. I like that with Cradle Graces we have a 25% approval, but with our Memorial Foundation we only have a 12%.
Yeah, we fucked over Celestial Mechanics.
Yeah, they have a 0, but
but we
the
also
difference.
did not retrieve the ship, which was apparently our duty. But it looks like either way we wouldn't be able to retrieve the ship. So
yeah. It was just how much are we going to get around? Oh, great.
Halamede, hi, I'm Halamede. Why me?
Do you want to?
Yeah, I can do this one.
Cool.
Halamede, leaked data packet, second generation pilot candidate interviews. Why me? Well, because you're special. A special kind of child. All children are special. That's true. They are. I'm not more special than those children. We think you might be. Special how? You're the top of your class already at such a young age. We think that you might be able to do things other children can't. My sister is better than me at all those things. And my aunt, Europa, when she was my age.
Oh God.
Yep. We think you might be special in a different sort of way. Can you look at the box in front of you? Okay. Pass your hand over the box. Okay. Nothing happened. We're using an instrument to measure something that is very, very small. But moving it even so little that you cannot see it would be very important. How do I do that? You should not think about it. Just do it. I can't. I know you can. I can't. Your aunt and your sister could easily do as much. So you can do as much too. Oh, it moved. Did you get that? Yes, I saw it move. Literally saw it. Contact the director immediately.
Cool.
Fun, fun.
Unified culture theory. Yeah, I could. Unified culture theory is brute forcing of defined solutions for the universe through forcible elimination of all other possibilities. The theory is attractive for those who desire a beautiful, simple, endlessly complex solution for the universe. In order to develop this theory, there needs to be a solution for the Nix eversion paradox, which demands that anything not human exists in the everse. The most compelling current premise for a unified culture theory under contemporary physical models involves a full integration of all available concepts directed and established in such ways as to maximize benefit for humanity. This theory of everything speaks to the desire to know, understand, and master the universe, while also incorporating the premise of universal love, happiness for everyone, free, and let no one be left behind. Unlike tyrants of old that crushed alternate futures under their heels and only caused the existential enemy to blossom, such a unified theory would welcome and forgive all of humanity and direct the to benefit all things that are, and that might yet be.
Mm.
This is apparently introductory literature from the Memorial Foundation. The origin is a pre-installed reference material.
That's fun.
Cool.
Comms.
Enjoying your missions? More thrilling work than fighting the half-hearted troops left on Ares?
Much, much more. I forgot what it was like to work this hard. I'm rusty.
Are you unhappy with your progress?
I don't know.
Are you unhappy?
I don't know.
It's always been very hard to tell with you, though I'm not sure I can answer that question better than you. I've known you since you were freshly assigned to the first pilot wave. You were so delicate. You only become more delicate even as you become stronger.
I didn't think you described me back then as delicate.
I saw it very clearly, though the other executives thought you were a scrappy pain in the butt. You were just scared.
There's no point. There's no point in pretending otherwise. You just see right through it. I guess I haven't changed as much as I thought.
Long ago, I saw a strong and delicate girl. I've worked hard to make you more and more of that, rather than simply cultivating your strengths and understanding your weaknesses is needed to grow. Let me ask you again, and this time focus. Count backwards from 20. Remember a moment of comfort. I'll wait. Are you happy or unhappy?
20, 19, I don't know. Because I feel like I'm on the cusp of something. It's frightening, yet it could be something amazing.
That's a real feeling. Good girl. Ha! Are you blushing?
Anyone would. I feel even more embarrassed than I did back then.
Ah, that's an even better feeling to have. Hold on to that one.
And remember, I'm not your mom.
Oh, here's our choices.
Rift and Earth.
Well,
After her
not our
maiden.
choices, but
Yeah,
I mean,
hold
the
on.
only choices is whether we do the mission or completely ignore it.
Yeah.
To go back so you could actually read it.
Yeah.
Rift in the Earth, if you want to read that one.
After her maiden voyage, Kratos Graces is testing the finishing touches on the terrifying Kroon Macula prototype. It's a chance for Lunaterra to defeat their trump card, but will she close the rift between them instead, or only widen it deeper?
Okay. And then uh,
Memorial
400
400
millimeters.
millimeter kiss. Memorial Foundation
Mm-hmm.
deploys a certain sniper to stop escape and resupply routes to the resting Celestial Mechanics fleet. All Saturn needs to do is stay out of trouble. But what's the chance of that?
Which one do you want to do first?
Let's do. Um, it's getting to be like 9. Well, it's already 9 o'clock over there for you. How are you feeling?
Yep. I am good. I could probably push on for the next half hour to an hour.
All right.
I'll let you know. My voice might give out, but I think I'm good.
Yeah, I think one more, and then we'll re look at how we're doing.
Yeah, we'll do one more mission. And if anything, we could save and come back here.
Hmm.
I'm having fun with this. How about
Yeah,
you?
I like this. This is neat. This is very different from most games I've seen or played.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like those old text games, except for with a lot more visuals
Oh yeah.
of like one of those RPGs where it was just based upon like,
I
do you
try the
go
door.
this hallway
You
or
try
that
the
hall? Yeah,
door.
yeah.
It's locked still. Hmm. Oh, I have a
Here's your
key, right?
choices.
I try the I try the key on the door. Oh, this key does not work on this door.
Yeah, something
Shit
like
like
that.
that.
All right.
Yeah, let's
Which
do
mission do you
Rift.
want to do first?
Let's keep doing him in the same order. So Rift in the Earth.
Yeah, we could always delay, which I'm not sure what delay does. I wonder if it just skips it.
Yeah, I that's what I feel like it does.
Which I'm not sure why you would want to skip it. I wonder if there's like
Weird
I think
route stuff that you can do with that.
route stuff, so like alignment. So like I wonder if there's like if you wanted to get like 100% in like one of them and just like ignore the other two.
Hmm.
Okay. So Rift in the Earth. Launch. Lunaterra, cancel the launch. There are new orders.
Really? I thought they were. Ugh. I thought they were very insistent about this mission, and it's a good idea, so I thought I'd do it.
New orders are Kratos Grace's super weapon has contacted the base already. Send anyone except for Lunaterra there immediately.
Ah, I see. Well, prep the Mayor Chrysium for launch.
Terra,
Oh, get. Hold on a second.
you're right to my face.
Can you re-say that line? You're lagging just a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Gotcha. Lunaterra, even if I have to say something, you if even if I have to say something if you Lunaterra, even I have to say something if you disobey.
Oh boy.
Good?
Oh boy. Um,
We're not we're not good.
let's give it a second. See if it'll even out your connection. For some reason, it's doing a lot of weird fuck shit right now. Oh,
Weird.
okay.
I clicked off the game for a second.
Okay. That might also help as well. Just refresh the connection to Discord. Give me a sentence real quick.
A sentence real quick. Hopefully this goes well, or if not, we can just save and come back to this.
Yeah, you came through pretty well there.
Okay.
So even if I
I
have to.
will re-say the line.
Oh, yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay, let me know. Go for it.
Yep, go for it.
Okay. Lunaterra. Even I have to say something if you disobey a order right to my face. This is fine because for some reason the sentence was fucking me over until I read it completely like 3 times.
Yeah, it'd be like that. But don't you agree? But don't you disagree? Or you just stop me instead of saying something.
A certain degree of questioning orders from the top is allowed.
Given who's in charge, obviously. Halamede is just a foolish princess.
Oh, so she's trying to make sure that she doesn't contact Pluto.
Oh, fun. If Kratos Graces is using that new weapon, that's all the more reason not to send randos who wouldn't stand a chance against it.
You fundamentally misunderstand Memorial Foundation Lunaterra. Hamidi leads the recovery effort because no one else is fit. Only that naive, conceited, foolish girl has the love required to bring humanity back to Earth.
Naive, one sided, and unself aware love.
Nevertheless, that is exactly the love that is required. It is for us to interpret the fundamental impulse in a way that will ensure strategic advantage. So I will ask you, does love motivate your actions? Or are you just eager to find someone that to shatter you into orbit? Your connection with that pilot, don't you think? Don't think I don't know about it or who she is. Which is it, guilt or love?
Will you let me go if I say I need to see her to no one? Or to know?
I would advise again. I would advise it against it. Her love might be stronger than ours.
That's possible.
All the more reason you shouldn't get near it.
Well, let me take that risk.
Oh, we have an option now.
I think this time, make up and forget. I mean, we do have the ace pilot.
The balance shifts because Lunaterra didn't hesitate, and neither did Pluto. The fourth planet from the sun, Ares, romantic red planet. It was the first planet in the space colonization program wanted to make ours. They wanted it to be so beautiful. Did they get their wish? It was a beautiful dream, but still a dream. By the time Earth had demanded the space program pull back, they were stuck. Still halfway there after so many years. Yet, getting halfway there got them something beautiful, even if it wasn't enough. Where life grows, it doesn't grow in most places. It's in a spring. It is in a spring, yellow-green that can never quite get to summer. Tenacious weeds spread all over the planet that will never be called Mars, and even they can barely breathe. Only stubbornness keeps life on Ares, and they would not even be able to endure if Cradle's Grace didn't patiently tend to them. They spew pollen uselessly into the air, and between them and the too thin atmosphere, breathing, where it's possible, is hard. The fate of the fourth planet from the sun, even prettier now, just as useless to humans. Pluto has flown past the canyon she's concealed in 3 times already. It's been a perfect shot every time. At noon, even with the sun shining directly on her, the flowers and weeds and their pollen keep her. Should Lunaterra squeeze the trigger or not? What else is Lunaterra supposed to do? How can she dare take that shot with Pluto looking so beautiful? How can she not? Why is she trembling like that? Does she know? No. Lunaterra realizes she's the one trembling. If you can stop me, I'll believe in you. I'll give up on everything, but I know you trust me too much. Oh, sorry. Pluto had said that. She might have even be saying that right now, knowing that Lunaterra has the perfect shot. If you're not sure if you're right, I'll be the one to test it. I believe that we can have a home in space, and there's no way to bring that back to Earth. You believe we can bring home to Earth, and there's no way to have it in space. I believe in us. We'll figure it out. Yet, it's impossible for Lunaterra to look at Pluto and croon Macula, big as the universe, and to think it's better for her not to have that. For Lunaterra to keep thinking,
I'm freeing her from something terrible. I'm bringing her home.
slow Lunaterra fires. Before she gets the chance to decide whether or not to fire, she pulls the trigger. Without considering or having a chance to choose one way or another, her body seizes the opportunity, makes the decision for her, the one they agreed to. Without a doubt, Lunaterra will betray herself every time. Pluto's exposed left tidal reactor shudders and shakes. Oh, I should have seen that coming, shouldn't I? The resulting tidal resonance should be catastrophic unless she shuts both reactors off and reboots instantly. She does, of course, and worries about the ship and the whole world and Luna T and doesn't hesitate. But no, that's clearly the plan. The minute she'll take rebooting will have her plunging into the ground and may be too damaged to power back on. So, Lunaterra dashes to catch her before that. Again, Lunaterra is the last to know. She's doing it before she decided she should do it or not. A coward who cannot commit at heart, at least commits to not committing, without thinking about how contradictory or ridiculous it is. Pluto's comms are off, so she doesn't have to yell at Lunaterra why this is so stupid, or how she needs to grow up, or do anything but fall and be secretly happy she's still charmingly stupid. The Mare Christium looks funny, trying to catch a ship this much bigger than her. Her engines flare, strain, trying to break from from trying to slow down the fall. Her wound bleeds freely. A tattered tangle mess falling down too hard, crumples in the weeds of Ares, nestles at the canyon bottom. It may not be a livable planet, but it's a soft one. Hard to breathe for very long, but it feels nice to lie in, ship or body. Sometimes it feels like nothing could be worth giving up a ship, but this isn't so bad. Luna T. Luna T, are you awake?
Yeah, everything hurts a lot.
I gave you some painkillers. Do you need some more?
I can't fly on them.
You're not going to fly without them either, Luna T. Your engines are melted.
Oh, right. Oh.
I'll pull it back.
Oh, right. I thought I did something stupid, but I couldn't remember what it was.
It was a breathtaking sequence of poor decisions. When I said I wouldn't be satisfied or forgive you until I fought you on Ares, I meant when I kicked your butt. Kicking your own butt doesn't count.
As usual. Sorry, do you want me to move?
Why? Do you want to get up?
Waking up with my head in your lap feels like you're rewarding me for shooting you down. You can be mad if you want.
That's one thing. This is another. There's just nothing else to do. You did the right thing, or tried to. And then you did the right thing again, or tried to. You wanted to do the best thing for you and me, but you couldn't decide what it was. There's nothing I can say about it. It's already been done, so just lie there already. Might not get another chance, you know?
You can hold so much. I'm in awe every time. You're the size of the universe. You see everything and everyone, and you hold all of it. Everything's precious. Everything's worthy of you.
I'm not. Can't. I'm small. I'm small and scared. Smaller and more scared than you. Don't say I'm not.
Okay. I won't.
Never again.
I'm smart. I'm sorry. Yes, that's how you say that. I'm sorry. You're small. You're just you, after all.
You have to mean it.
That fucking portrait.
Yeah,
You're huge to me, okay?
that's okay. Should be. I hear everyone, and I can't ignore it. Feels like I'll die if I do. It hurts too bad. I listen to your voice more than any other. Your heart is more important to me. Not proof I'm selfish too, but I'm gonna fight against you with everything I have for those voices, even against you. I just know that no matter what, you're not gonna get, we're not gonna get what we want. If I let myself slip, I'll trust your future instead. I know we can't beat the Memorial for Foundation. So I can't afford to blame you. I can't do anything if I can't trust you.
I feel like Pluto's route, like playing as Pluto, is an extremely sad one. I don't know why, but I get that vibe.
I think it would be because like she's trying to fight for something, but like
She's trying to fight for
her fight, even
everyone,
if
which is
she's trying to fight for
impossible in a world
everyone,
like this.
it's straight up impossible for her to get what she wants, but she can't just like accept that.
Yeah, which is immensely depressing, especially for someone with like as big a heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's way easier to hate me. That's what normal people do.
I love not giving you that satisfaction, Lunacy. And you really should give up on me ever being satisfied with happiness just for me.
Sure, sure. I know as well as you there's no welcome for us on Earth. I don't know if we'll be happy there, but I couldn't live there without. Well, if you get a miracle, I won't fight that either. My heart isn't big, but if you ruin the Memorial Foundation, I'd forgive you. I mean, who wouldn't? I, too, want to be free of Earth. Be free of 9.8 meters squared forever. No, meters per second squared forever. That's the gravity
Are you
formula
really
for Earth.
sure? Yeah, it is. Are you really sure? I think even that victory would be impossible even if we win it. But maybe you actually have more faith than me. I think we might not make a happier world.
But you can learn how to be happy anywhere, even Earth. On Earth, we were tied down by the weight of the world. I won't go back to that, even if I go back to Earth.
There's two ways to do that.
Make a home where we set the rules.
Or bring a new law of gravity back home.
If only all of us were as precious and powerful as a planet. But I can take the shape the world requires of me, if that's all we get.
That's not true. For you especially, that isn't true. You were the one who didn't let Earth's gravity choose your body. I wouldn't have been able to choose if you hadn't shown me. That's a victory they can't take back from us.
Yes, I am trans. I think that's basically a confirmation. Rescue will be here soon.
You're almost a real adult, Lunacy. I wish I was as close as you.
Yeah.
No.
I think because I'm also starting to tuck her out a little bit. I think that's a good place to stop, honestly. We've confirmed our girl is trans. That yet another character I voice where I'm like, I relate to this a bit.
Hmm. Yeah, right. Alrighty.
Yeah.
We'll start back up with our mail-in alerts and comms where Europa is probably yelling at you once it
You didn't take the
actually,
second shot. What the fuck?
yeah. Well, I think honestly, Europa doesn't make I've noticed that so far Europa doesn't really comment on what happens
Yeah, I think
um
they did that on purpose
during the
though.
mission. Yeah. It's just that you get two comms mission things. You get one after a mission and then you get another you get one at the beginning and then get one after you do
It
a mission.
it reads more to me like a mother hen checking in.
Yeah. I mean, she is the director of combat operations.
Yeah, and they obviously have like a close relationship, so you know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Cool.
I think that's where we're gonna call it for the evening. I hope
Yeah.
anyone who watches this takes care of themselves, and you as well, Bailey. How about you say goodbye as well?
Because my voice is starting to give.
Yep, then we gotta call it
Bye.
now. Yeah, adios.